Yo, what's good? It's your boy K Fuego back with another YouTube video. So the more that I got in shape, the less I started seeking female validation, right? A lot of us men, we tend to think that chasing women is the best thing to do when in reality they're just gonna come to us, right? Once you start getting in shape, once you start fixing your physique, once you start taking care of the things and doing the necessary things in order to make sure that your life elevates and you just feel overall better. But I see for the most part, bro, like women, they love a dude with a nice physique, right? So if you're just gonna complain all day and stay fat, don't expect women to come around and start treating you right, giving you choosing signals, wanting to actually be around you and do things. Now, of course, all men don't want to be lonely. It's good that you go through solitude. You don't always have to have a woman that you're cut it up under, that you're constantly wasting your time and giving your seed to, your energy to, having pointless sex all day, every day, and draining yourself. But when you do decide to do have a woman, it's like that's the best like thing to honestly do for yourself. But you can't force men to do what's best for them. They have to do it themselves. They have to go through something traumatic, some type of like some type of like traumatic experience in their lifetime. And it doesn't have to be death, it doesn't have to be like anything crazy, but they just have to go through something that gives them the breakthrough to make them realize, like, yo, I gotta fix my physique, I gotta fix my finances, and I gotta fix my social skills. Because you don't want to be walking around like a fat slob all day and then wondering why your life is going down the drain, right? And then why your life is miserable and why you decide to hang around the same friends that do the same things, like eat food all day, constantly just looking for dopamine hits, not taking their lives serious, not trying to better their mind state, not learning no new ideas, not learning a skill so they could make some money at least instead of sitting around all day playing video games, beating their meat in the rooms. A lot of men won't ever get to experience that. So when you're constantly doing all those things that I just described, women aren't looking for you. They're not worried about you. And 9 times out of 10, if you do come around them, or if they do want to worry about you, they probably see the resources that you have, so they want to take care. They want to take advantage of it and just use you for your resources, basically. You could probably buy them free meals, buy them. You'll support their OnlyFans account. You get what I'm saying? If they need gas in their car, if they need food, if they need their phone bill paid, you're there to save the day because you don't have the backbone, and you're chasing the validation from women. So you're thinking that by doing these things is gonna give you a better outcome to where you possibly could get in her pants or start a relationship with her or just deal with her. But that's not the case, right? Because a lot of men, they go through life not in shape. They go through life not learning no ideas to start a business. They go through life just working for the next dude and following what everyone basically does. And then they expect their life to go well, or they expect to become a millionaire, or they expect to become successful overnight. But they're not putting themselves through that pain, that struggle, that people like us that's trying to get lean, staying in shape, taking care of our health, and just not letting bullshit clog our mind. When they see us, it's a mirror. So we're walking around like mirrors, and they have to look at their insecurities. They have to let go of their egos in order for them to change. But fuck trying to make people change. They have to change for themselves. And once you change for yourself, women would love that. They'll start noticing you more. They'll start wanting to be around you more. And they'll be more interested. And you don't got to go hop on every woman that you see. Sometimes I honestly tell men, like, yo, you just stay a mystery, bro. Women don't need to know everything, each and everything that you're doing with your life. Stay a mystery, bro. Only let them see what you want them to see, right? But when you're focused, taking care of yourself, it's going to be even better for you. So, for example, if you're overweight and then you lock in, you delete all social media, you get away from everybody. You only contact family members and important people, probably your boss and whatnot. And then you pop back out on social media Now you're lean, shredded, 12%, 10% body fat, muscle mass. You know, you got a better job, you got a car now, you saving up to get a spot. Once you hop back on social media, the same people that were treating you like shit, or the same women that you're trying to chase and get at, they're gonna respect you more now because they know that you stopped chasing them, you want to go lock in. Two, you did most things that people won't ever do, is get in shape and stop eating crazy. And three, you changed up your habits. So by you changing up your habits, it clearly shows that you didn't care what anybody thought. You changed something about your life drastically for yourself, and it helped you improve. And you're just more noticeable. It's not about, oh, he has a glow to him. Now, of course, once you get in shape, your skin is going to get better. Whatever you eat, your body is going to look fresher. Of course, you're going to have more muscles popping, and cool. That's cool. But for the most part, women specifically, they see the genuine discipline that you had to go through. They know that you had hard nights. They know that you had to say no to a lot of people, a lot of foods, a lot of going out, drinking. You had to say no to a lot of these things. So that's what naturally attract women, because they see that you could tell them no. You could leave them at any moment's notice. You could stop chasing them. And that's the whole purpose of being lean. Women see lean as a dude that has boundaries and standards, and he has habits that doesn't control him. There's lean people out here, they drink, they do whatever they got to do, they smoke, cool. But they had to get lean first, which means they had standards, right? So they put those standards before other people, which attracted more people to them. And you would think that's backwards, but that's the case in society right now. Like, literally, by you fixing your standards and prioritizing your needs and your wants, but more so prioritizing your needs, literally those standards become so noticeable that people gravitate to you naturally, because they see that, for one, you have standards, and two, you applied it. You didn't just say you have standards, or you're not bragging to people on social media. You're not showing materialistic things that people always show to show that they have standards and high status and shit like that. Nah, you actually locked in, you lost weight, you eat healthy now, you don't beat your meat no more. You get what I'm saying? You do all of these little steps that mold you into the person that you are today. And women love that. They could sense that. They could feel that energy. They know that at any moment's notice, you could tell them no and leave them and get the fuck out of there. So that's why they respect you more, because if you don't have a backbone, if you're just constantly looking for validation, they know that they have control over you, and they can cut that off at any moment's notice. So just lock in, y'all boys, stay focused, and get in shape, man. It's your boy K Fuego.